Dzień dobry, YouTube. Witamy to another episode of Atticus Eats. Yes, you are not blind. I am, in fact, wearing short sleeves. I was wearing a flannel as there was a very gentle chill earlier. But I was talking with my dear friends, the boys, playing our DayZ stream on Saturday. And I was saying, I hope you're not going to be upset with me. But it's going to be in the 80s here in Southern California this week. There's some weird people around. Yeah, and I said that, and they were like, that's cool. It's like 10 degrees out right now, and we're in a snowdrift and a snowbank. So, yeah, I am so sorry for all of you who are stuck in that horrific snowstorm. And it actually just clued into me that initially, for many of you, there was an ice storm that you guys had to contend with. And then the subsequent week, it was the snowstorm. So hopefully everything is warming up, whatever version of warming up that is for you guys. And that you're in a position where you're able to kind of chill and... Or, wait a minute, that's a poor choice of words. You're able to warm and be okay. We are here in California. Also, too, as an aside, I was very judicious on picking a wonderful parking space that was shaded, perfect for lighting, and then being able to have a wonderful and glorious view. And then, as is typical with Atticus Eats, this happened. So yeah, that's a semi-truck that decided to park here. So really, there's supposed to be the restaurant over there, but it's not. It's just the semi-truck. So I have a wonderful view of semi-truckness whilst I talk with you all. But hopefully the food is going to make up for that. Today, my dear friends, we're trying a new-to-me restaurant, but it's a restaurant that has been, I think, here for somewhat of a long time. I was talking with some friends at church, and they were like, hey, for your Atticus Eats videos, you need to try Hill BBQ. And I'm like, I've never tried that before. And they're like, you haven't. You need to go. It's hands down the best barbecue joint that is within proximity to church. Go ahead and go and go there. And so I was like, interesting. Okay, so I made the jaunt today. I actually showed up right before they opened. I thought I was going to get coffee from a coffee bean location that's next door to it. I walked in and their system was down, and then I tried to use their bathroom and it was occupado. So I was like, Coffee Bean is not in the cards today. So I ended up walking next door, saw a nice Air Force veteran standing and waiting inside, and I go, oh, I guess that Hill BBQ must have opened early. So I walked in, sure enough, they were open. Got a wonderfully nice lady who helped me out today as the cashier for my to-go order, and I am going for some delicious stick-to-your-ribs food once again. My dear friends, I got the pulled pork sandwich for your viewing pleasure today on a brioche bun. I am very excited to try this for you all. And it came with a side, and I was asking the lady, well, what is better, the mashed potatoes or the mac and cheese? And she said, hands down, the mac and cheese. You have to try our mac and cheese. So we have a good, hearty, righteous side of macaroni and cheese here today for us to enjoy together, which I'm very, very ecstatic about. They put it in a knot, so let me unknot it. I guess you could say the mac and cheese is naughty, spelled with a K. Hopefully my dad jokes are appreciated. What's sad is I'm not even a dad yet. Alright, mac and cheese. Boom. Let's see here. It's very hot. I'm happy because I'm like literally probably the first order of the day at this location. So that's insanely awesome. This is actually a real, like, legit container. Oh, that smells good. Look at that. Very hearty. Very powerful looking. Yes, collaces in the future. Alright, so we've got napkins here. Ooh! Ooh, this is cool. Okay, they gave us the barbecue sauce and pickle slices on the side, so it wouldn't make our sandwich soggy, given that it's a to-go order. Let's freaking go. Thank you. Man, that little bit of extra effort really goes a long way in in thoughtfulness. The amount of calories I'm burning to unravel my food is making it completely worth the carbo intake I'm going to be having now. So that's nice. Alright, BBQ sauce. Pickle slices. Delish. Very excited. And then, fork of power, extra napkins. Ooh. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that, you guys. That is a very powerful looking pulled pork sandwich. Okay, so they put barbecue sauce on it, but then they give you extra to make it sopping if that's your taste preference. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Look at that. Look at that big old, like, brioche style, almost kind of like a hoagie bun. It's soft. It's warm. The meat is warm. Okay. Nice. It's not lava hot, though, which is a little bit interesting. So, I don't know if reheat job was here or what, but we're going to make this manageable so I don't have it shoot out of me and destroy the camera and my pants and make me look like an idiot. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. Plastic forks are actually, like, legit. They actually have teeth on, or plastic knife actually has teeth on it. Kind of. Why are you spinning? I didn't ask you to be engaged, physics. Alright, got a giant piece of pulled pork here that don't want to cut, and it is coming out, so we're going to go ahead and jump right on into this. My friends, where do you think the best pulled pork sandwich is? Even if it's made at home for you, tell me. This feels very tender, very moist, that light dousing of barbecue sauce. Let's go ahead and try this right now. Nezdorovia, cool people. Porky will eat. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my word. That is probably some of the most tender, moist pulled pork that I have ever had. And I swear to you, I'm not just saying that. Oh my gosh. That is really, really good. This is a legit sandwich. They lightly toasted the bread, which I love. But I mean ever so lightly. It's got just a gentle golden brown on it. And then it's soft in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and take some pickle slices. Oh yeah. Salty, cool, delish. I'm laying that right there on that half of the sandwich. Very tasty. I'm probably gonna have leftovers today, you guys. I did not expect to. This is really cool. This is really cool. Alrighty, let's get that top bun back on there, nice and nestled. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. The strings and strands of pulled pork are real. They're viable. The barbecue sauce is really good too. It's sweet. It's not like overtly spicy. It's a sweet style of barbecue sauce. It's not overtly tangy. So it feels almost like a barbecue sauce ketchup, if I could describe it as such. But again, it's not tomatoey. It's got a very nice barbecue flavor. But there we go. There's the innards of it. Nezdorovia, cool people. Look at that. Look at that gluten. It's amazing. Friends, we're just going in. We're just going in. Let's jump right on in here. Nezdorovia, cool people. The pickles make it. If this did not have the pickles for the extra flavor, it would have lacked. But because it does, this is awesome. I like food where they, especially for sandwiches, because we've talked about this a lot of times before, you guys. I like food, specifically sandwiches, where you're able to get all of the taste of the sauce and the ingredients, and it's not sopping wet. This isn't watered down pork. It's pork that has a very good, tender, juicy bite to it, but again, you're not soaked in it. They put just the right amount of barbecue sauce on here to give it that barbecue-y flavor, like I'm at a barbecue joint, right? This makes sense, but it's not dripping. It's not sopping. It's not too much. This is absolutely outstandingly delicious. And this bread, dude, this is some mean sandwich bread. It's not breaking your teeth because they burnt it. It has a little bit of gentle texture on the outside and on the inside of it. It's outstanding. But man, tender, tender meat. Oh my word, you guys, this is outstanding. This is amazing. Copper Hill BBQ is doing good. They're doing really good. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. So good. Totally cooked through. Completely tender. Oh my gosh. My friends. We've got that going. Let's whip out the fork. The fork of power. And let's get the mac and cheese going here for us. Curly Q mac. Very nice, creamy looking cheesy sauce. Oh. The lactose intolerant should look away. Wow! Oh my gosh! I don't think I can eat Kraft mac and cheese anymore. I haven't for years, but still. Dude! This is a multi-cheese mac and cheese. This is like... There's definitely a spice to this. I don't know if they put in red pepper flakes or if they put in something that's causing it to have a little bit of extra spice to it, but there's definitely a kick. Or it's in the cheese sauce. Because this is well beyond, like, just a regular cheddar. This is, like, really tasty, mega, mega, mega creamy. Very delicious, good for your soul mac and cheese. Oh my goodness. And the noodles are just slightly al dente, so they have a bite to them. But they're still very soft. They're still very, like, chewable, not chewy, chewable. This is an outstanding batch of mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, the woman was not kidding. Oh my word. I like the mac and cheese even better than the sandwich. Like, this sandwich is great, but I'll come back for the mac and cheese alone. I think, too, on the menu, it said that you can order, like, a thing of mac and cheese that has barbecue meat in it. That's like, just hook it up to my veins, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Friends, I'm going to keep chowing down on this, and then I'm going to come back to you. We're going to take a look at one of your awesome YouTube comment section questions, and we're going to hang out some more. Don't go anywhere. Absolutely outstanding. With a combination of the weather and what I just ate right now, I'm getting warm. I'm glad I took the flannel off earlier, because man, dude, I am schwitzing something fierce. That was really good. So the mac and cheese, surprisingly, is what actually had a little bit of kick of spice to it. That stuff was mongo thick, and yet really creamy, really flavorful, all at the same time. Everything from the noodles to the cheese sauce. The temperature was perfect. It was not lava hot, but it was warm, good for your soul, stick to your ribs. I'm going to give that mac and cheese a 9 out of 10, purely because I have not tried all mac and cheese that there is to try in the world, but that is some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had. I can remember that there was some mac and cheese on set that they would make at catering, and it was trying to be gourmet mac and cheese, and man, it was like, it was a step above Kraft or a Velveeta single, but that was about it. This tasted more like a gourmet, from a barbecue joint, like good southern food mac and cheese. That's really good. That barbecue pulled pork sandwich was tremendous. I saved the other half, actually, because I'm going to bring it home to Mama Debbie, because that barbecue sauce was a sweet barbecue sauce, not a spicy barbecue sauce. And because they put it on pretty light, I'm going to see if Mama Debbie can try it, because Mama Debbie can't do spice too much these days. But she absolutely loves meat, she loves bread, she loves this kind of realm of flavor. And so I definitely want to give her the opportunity to try it, because, man, I think she's going to really like it if she can. Even if she can just get a couple forkfuls of the meat and, like, get a dry side of the bread and taste it with maybe a pickle on it, it'd be really good. The more that I ate it, though, and this is where, for me as an individual, I'm not talking bad about the genre of food, it's just me as the individual. I don't know if they put that liquid smoke into the meat, or it's something to do with how they've cooked this pork. But you get that little taste of that smoky flavor that tastes just a little bit chemically, at least to me with my body chemistry. And I was getting that with some bites of the pork. And that's the interesting thing. It wasn't all. It was just some of the bites of the pork. I was like a little, chemical, liquid smoke or whatever, right? And so that was the only thing that left a little bit to be desired with that sandwich. But other than that, that is probably one of the better pulled pork sandwiches that I've had in my time. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Copper Hill BBQ as a whole was 9 out of 10. Incredibly kind, informative staff. Really clean in the bathroom. And I mean, like, bathroom, kitchen, the eating area, every bit of that restaurant was impeccably clean. And I showed you guys in the B-roll, I thought it was so interesting how they had that copper / oil brush bronzed aesthetic with their metal that they had stamped as almost like a form of wainscoting. That was really incredibly interesting and cool to see in there. So really cool aesthetic, really cool vibe, very nice people, very good food. Man, this was an amazing experience to be able to partake in today with all of you. Very grateful for it, and huge shout out to my friends from church who recommended it to me. Real quick here, my friends, and then I'm going to have to get going and do my other tasks and responsibilities that I have for today. But a couple really good questions right here. A little bit shorter ones, but nonetheless really good questions. I'm going to answer them. Marakuha6908 on YouTube asked me a while ago, how did they do the winter episodes with the snow, given that we were filming in Southern California? What material was it made out of? Really good question, Mara. Really enjoyed this question. So obviously we were able to use the magic of Hollywood and make Southern California and our exposed street, Blondie Street on the Warner Brothers Ranch lot, look like snowy Indiana. And the first year or so, I believe that they were using a form of actual snow and ice to make it look like snow for the winter episodes. I think they really committed to it, and the way that it looked at the time and the budget that they had, they actually used like snow machines to make ice into snow. And it ended up working out for them because of whatever time of year and however it worked out that year that they were able to do it. So that was incredibly cool. But then for the most part later on, they actually used wet paper that was shredded up, and it looked like snow, but it was really paper flakes, ground up paper that was bleached white and looked like snow. And that was how they were able to achieve the snow look without it melting, right? Depending on time of day and what we were doing. And there was one scene that I'm now having a memory for in particular, which was Brick standing next to Cindy, and Cindy got hit with a snowball, and then we scooped up said snow, and Brick threw a snowball to, like, avenge her in the snowball fight that was ensuing, right? And that was a situation where I think it was half and half. Primarily, there was a lot of it that was the paper, but then there was actual snow, obviously, for the snowballs, and so that was really cool. But yes, Magic of Hollywood, outstanding question, Mara. If Mama Debbie reminds me of something that I forgot here, I'll insert it here, but otherwise I believe that's what we used primarily for the snow going through the show, so that was really cool. And then Joel VX3CD on YouTube asks, since Heck is an actual last name, including NFL player Charlie Heck, I was curious to know if you've ever met a real Heck. I want to say maybe once I had someone reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook or something, and they were talking about how much they love the show because Heck was their last name. I have a very vague, very distant memory of that. I could never tell you who it was. I bet you a donut I'd never be able to find the message. I have no clue. Maybe I dreamed it. You know, I don't know. But other than that, in person, no. I have not once ever met a real-life Heck. I've seen plenty of Schaffers, because Schaffer is the equivalent of Smith in Germany, apparently, but other than, in different spellings, of course, but no, I have never had the opportunity to meet a real-life Heck. That is something that is yet to happen so far in my life. I don't feel like I'm lacking very much, though, in not achieving that as a goal. But anyways, great questions, Mara and Joel. Thank you both so very much for your questions. My dear friends, please check out my other videos in this series, Atticus Shaffer Eats. I have answered so many questions of all of yours, and in multiple times, actually, between the Atticus Eats series and the Behind the Scenes of the Middle series here on the channel. There has been a lot of questions that have been asked and answered, and so I want to thank you for all of that. My dear friends, if you have a question that you can't quite see has been answered yet, please be sure to ask that question in the comment section below. Would love to keep getting more material from all of you guys for the talking portion here of the Atticus Eats series of videos. And my dear friends, you know the drill. Hype this video, hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so already, and please be sure to share this video on all your social media. It goes a long way to supporting the work that I do here on the channel and also on my Twitch channel, which, by the way, link for which is in the description box below. If you want to come hang out with me and my friends and interact with us live as we get to do all different kinds of shenaniganry in the world of video games and survival for the zombie apocalypse, please be sure to come hang out. It's a Christian space. It's a very kind space. Please be kind and obey the rules, and address me by Atticus. It's gonna get you farther with my mods. My dear friends, please be sure to hit that link in the description box below. Also, Valentine's Day is coming up, my dear friends. If you want to get your loved one, your significant other, something special for Valentine's Day, consider hitting the link in the description box below for my Cameo page. I would love to be able to make a special celebration video wishing your loved one a happy Valentine's Day this year, and also the proceeds of which go a long way in supporting the work that I do on both of my channels, and I greatly, greatly appreciate you. Check out the link to my Cameo page in the description box below. Everyone, I love you all so very much. A little bit shorter of a video today, but nonetheless a very potent, awesome one. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending time with me. I always enjoy it with you guys. Have a beautiful Saturday, a great rest of your weekend, and an amazing week ahead of you. God bless, and see you in the next video or live stream, whichever you tune into first. Do widzenia.
I just want a great life, something where I feel like I just didn't